Bruh.
I had 4 biscuits and I ate 1. Then I only had
3. So I wanted to kind of talk about a day in my life, since I would have really liked to hear about it before I started this internship, because you don't really know what to expect as a student. And I can't really film in where I work, so I kind of have to just talk about it. We have a lot of proprietary information, and also I would not want to just like start filming. Anyway, I'm on my walk right now. I usually like to walk on my 15-minute breaks. During my lunch, we get an hour lunch. I usually try to kill it in like 10-20 minutes, and then I use the rest of the 40 minutes to get my walk on. I usually get pretty close to like 9,500 steps, so it works out good. My job is an office job. It's a 9 to 5, if you will. Well, it's technically 7 to 4. It's definitely a big adjustment. I'm 26. I've had, many different jobs. I've never had an office job before, so you definitely have to get used to the slower pace, the sitting in a cubicle amongst cubicles. I have a pretty big desk though, so that's nice. We're big on manufacturing. We do a lot of fluid transfer systems. We do a lot of design work. Most of the engineers are design engineers, manufacturing engineers, a few quality engineers. We're mostly iterating off legacy products that have been made, designed and tested already for decades. We don't get super groundbreaking, but we do a lot of custom jobs, and that's one of the things that I do as an intern, is I do a lot of drawing reviews. So when a company wants to order from us, but they want it to their specifications, they come to us and they give us a drawing, and we have to go over it and see if it aligns with our standards and what we're capable of. That's kind of one of the big tasks that I've been given, is going through. It's very methodical. You have to go through each line and make sure that if it conforms, you write down why it conforms, and if it doesn't, you write down why it doesn't and what changes need to be made. It's pretty straightforward to figure out if something conforms, but when it doesn't, that's when you start going to the other engineers and being like, what? Like, I don't know what to put here. But that's how you learn, so it's been good. Today's casual Friday. Usually we have polos on, and we got to tuck in our shirts and wear a belt and all that, but on Fridays we get to be a little bit more casual, which is nice. Some of my other tasks are kind of me just like walking up to people, asking if they need help with anything, and they usually do. Sometimes I'll do a part search for an engineer that needs a kind of quick and ready off the shelf part that we don't necessarily make in-house, or if we don't want to have to make it, or we don't have time to make it, I'll go on like McMaster-Carr or some certified third party and find a part that meets the specifications. A lot of note taking, a lot of Excel spreadsheets. Yeah, learning how to use Excel, be quick with it, be efficient with it, has been something that I've learned is really important. I mean, I was pretty decent with Excel, but it's really important. Yeah, just staying active. I'm sure some people are more comfortable sitting down than others, but for me, I like to get up and stretch and walk on my breaks and try to be as active as I can, because I start getting all stiff and it's not fun, but you get used to it and you learn what works for you. I always like walking over here. It's really nice. But yeah, I feel like every week is different. A lot of times you'll get asked to do something just to kind of help out, and it's specific to the particular task. And yeah, it kind of changes every week. The more you're kind of shown to be a reliable, trustworthy person, the more gets asked of you, I've noticed. I just keep showing up and making sure I try my best and try to prove myself to be as useful as possible. Yeah, it's really nice over here. But yeah, it's funny. So I'm 26. I'm older than or as old as some of the guys, some of the engineers. But it's fine. We're all on our own path, but it's funny. So I think being a little older has made me more comfortable adapting to the new situation, because I know a lot of interns, it's their first job. Well, they've only had like one other job, bagging groceries or something. But yeah, just be humble, ask a lot of questions. Don't be afraid to be wrong or admit that you don't know something. Sometimes they'll ask me like, oh, it's another thing we do is like R&D. They'll ask us to like make changes to a SolidWorks model, try to design it in a certain way to meet specific requirements. And they'll be like, oh, did you do this? Did you do it like this? Or did you do it like, did you drill it this way? Or did you clamp this thing? And I'm like, couldn't tell you what those words mean. So just laugh it off, and just, they're willing to explain it to you. They know you're not gonna know everything. Sometimes I get words thrown at me that I've never heard a day in my life, and I'll tell them I don't know, and then they'll explain it, and that's how you learn. So yeah, just be patient. You'll learn a lot, honestly. And it's a lot different from school, which is like the classic, work is different from school thing. But yeah, it's been a great opportunity. I start my junior year in a month, mechanical engineer. So I'm really grateful to be working early, learning a lot, Yeah, if you have any questions or want to know anything else, I'm kind of just riffing. I didn't really write anything down, but you can always feel free to ask. And yeah, keep on grinding. It's a beautiful day. Go on a walk or something, it really helps. Especially if you feel like you don't want to or don't feel like it. And then you force yourself. It ends up usually paying off. But yeah, anyways, have a good one.